see you from across the room.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. It is Saturday today, the 18th of August, and I just got back from the gym, so if I'm looking a little sweaty, a little rough, that is why. But I did a really good cardio session today. So I did 20 minutes on the elliptical, and then I did 20 minutes of interval running. So I did 1 minute of like a regular paced run, and then a 1 minute kind of sprint. It's a bit more intense, a bit more like pushing myself, and then I did that on and off for 20 minutes, and I've been really into that lately because I feel like it's more fun. You kind of just focus on the next minute and then the next minute, and you don't really think about, you know, the full 20 minutes. So I think it makes it go by a lot faster, and yeah, and it keeps it more interesting. So I've been doing that. So I'm back home now, and I'm gonna do the second part of my workout here, which is going to be a Pilates class and a yoga class from Boho Beautiful, which I mentioned in my last vlog. I've been really good with sticking to my Pilates. I've been doing it pretty much every day. Sometimes I miss a day, but I'm really loving it. So I'm gonna do that, get in the shower, get a little bit fresher, and I want to show you guys such an exciting purchase that I made yesterday. I've been wanting this thing for so long, so I'm so happy that I got it. I'm gonna show it to you guys in a little bit. Every single time I do a yoga class or a Pilates class, especially the Boho Beautiful ones, I just feel so good, so relaxed, but so strong at the same time. But what a gift it is to be able to exercise and to move and to stretch and to feel all these beautiful parts of your body that we don't really get to experience or to interact with in daily life, and to take time to just connect with our breath. That's something that I love about yoga. Yes, the physical aspects are amazing, but I remember when I first started getting into yoga, I just found it so calming and centering and grounding, because you spent pretty much an hour just focusing on your breath, on your inhalation and your exhalation, and then moving through postures. And it really quiets your mind and your thinking. And there are so many great classes online, just on YouTube, that are free. So yeah, I'm blissing out, and I do this every single time when I'm done with a yoga class or a Pilates class. I feel so good and so in love with my body. I think I'm gonna lay here for a few more minutes and just take it all in. I like doing these like movements, like rocking my hips from side to side. It's a really nice release for the lower back, and you kind of like massage your lower back, which feels really good. In case some of you guys were wondering what I like to do my Pilates and my yoga on, I actually have 3 mats because I like it to be a little bit softer and have a bit more support for my back. So this black mat on the bottom is a Pilates mat, and it's quite thick. So it has a nice cushion for your back, and it's also anti-slip, so it's not going to be moving around. And then I have a classic yoga mat on top. This is what I was using before, but I recently got this and it's made such a big difference just to the comfort of my workout. And then I have this yoga towel on top, and this is incredible. If you tend to get sweaty a lot during your workout and you tend to like slip around, this is so good for absorbing sweat and preventing any slip. So I feel really secure, and like I have a good grip on this mat, and you can just throw it in the machine and wash it. Those are the 3 mats that I like to use, and I'll make sure to have everything linked down below. So I am showered, dressed. I did a little bit of makeup, actually the exact same makeup that I showed you guys in my latest makeup video, which is my summer makeup routine. It's exactly the same product. I think this has to be one of my most favorite ever makeup routines or makeup looks, because it's just so lightweight and pretty. I love that you can still see my natural skin because I'm not wearing any foundation these days. It's all very natural and healthy looking and glowing. So if you guys didn't catch that video, I will make sure to link it down below, and you can see all the products that I used today to get ready. Now I want to show you guys this very exciting purchase. I've been wanting this thing for years. Finally decided to make the purchase because I know it's going to be a really good investment for the next few years. So I got myself a Vitamix. Vitamix blenders are like the best blenders that you can get, and I have been looking at this for so long, and I decided to make the investment because these last for years and years. And this is also the brand new model. It's the A3500, I believe, from the Ascent collection. So it's like all the latest technology. Before I bought this, I was using the NutriBullet, which you guys might have seen in my other videos. And the NutriBullet also works great, and it's a lot more affordable than this one, but it's quite small, and I knew that eventually I wanted to upgrade and get something bigger so I can make larger portions of things. Plus the motor on this, like the strength and the speed of this blender is really strong. So I'm going to unbox this right now and find a little home for it in my kitchen. My kitchen is very small. Like this is the entire kitchen. It's like an open kitchen within our living room, which is there behind you guys. I don't have a huge space for this, but we're going to make space because this is important. I'm gonna move some things around and just clean up a little bit, organize, and then put her in her new home.
See you watching me when we're with our friends. It's definitely something in the air. So let's take it from there, 'cause I know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow? I think it's time we stop tipping on our toes. What's holding you back now, sugar? 'Cause I don't know, sure know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow? Why don't we let it, why don't we let it grow? It grows stronger for every day.
So there she is in her new home. So as you can see, it's all like a touchscreen system. There is one little dial here where you can do it manually. So this first one is for smoothies. This is for frozen ice cream, which you can make with frozen bananas. This is for hot soups. This is for nut butters, and this looks like it's to clean the machine. So I'm going to make my first ever smoothie now in my new Vitamix with you guys. So these are the ingredients I'm gonna put in my smoothie today. And this is what I put pretty much every single morning, but today I'm really excited because I'm gonna make a much larger portion. We've got some organic baby spinach, some frozen mango, a little bit of protein powder. This is from sesame. It contains iron, magnesium, thiamine, which is vitamin B1, vitamin B6, and folic acid. Here we've got some wheatgrass powder and some barley grass powder, and this is something new that I'm experimenting with. This is called Power Up. I bought this from Cote Beauty. It's got guarana, which is really good for energy, maca, which you guys have heard me talk about before on my channel, which is great for regulating your hormones. It says here guarana, maca, and goji berry deliver an adaptogenic espresso minus the jitters. So this is really great for energy.
Honey bunny, why are you walking away? Baby, lost your tongue somewhere, don't know what to say. Stop and run around, oh you act like a kid. I am not your mama, just admit what you did. I got enough to do, then hang around and wait for you to grow up and be responsible. It's my heart, so I hold you accountable, accountable. So grow up. It's cheating season, for God knows reason. Stop making up excuses when I simply don't care. Why don't you just move on? We ain't going nowhere. I got enough to do, then hang around and wait for you. I said I got enough to do.
That is so good and so creamy and smooth. This is one of the best smoothies I've had ever. So this is my outfit today. I am getting ready to leave because we actually have a viewing for an apartment. We've actually been talking about moving, but we weren't thinking about it until next year. But this apartment came up and it sounds really nice. So we're gonna go look at it, and this is my outfit today. This is a button-down dress from Zara in this beautiful soft gold kind of champagne color, and it ties at the waist, which I love. I find it quite chic actually, and it's really comfortable, but it still looks nice and, you know, quite elegant. So I really like it. It's also got pockets on the side, which is always nice. And then I've got my Chanel bag, and my shoes are from Superga, which is an Italian brand of sneakers. They're just plain white, very comfortable as well. And then on top, I've got my Celine Sunnies, and on my lips is Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, which is the same lipstick that I used for my summer makeup routine. So everything else that you see on my face will be in that video. So this is my look for today. Hello, my love.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing, guys?
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm actually very excited. If it makes sense, if it's possible, why not?
I see you from across the room.
So that was a fail. That was a big no from me. And you?
What the was?
Oh my god.
That was actually absolutely not what we expected.
No.
And the point is, if somebody tells you you have to leave the kitchen how it is, you have to leave the bathroom how it is, I mean, come on.
So the search continues, but we're not in a rush to move out. But yeah, this apartment was a no from both of us.
Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you,
Looking good, baby.
Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you.
Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday today. We've just gotten ourselves ready because we are going to be going to a lake nearby where we live. It's about an hour away. Mo did my hair in these super cute braids, 2 French braids, and I have on a bathing suit underneath, and then this little white shirt with a denim skirt, and we're gonna go paddleboarding, which sounds really fun. I have done it once before, but never here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's gonna be super nice to be by the lake today. Definitely got to be one of the most amazing places I've ever vlogged from. Do you guys see where I am? I'm sitting on this paddle boat in the middle of this huge lake, which is in this beautiful turquoise color, if you guys can see that on camera. And then you just have mountains surrounding all around with beautiful trees and this gorgeous sky. And I have no idea where Mo is. I think he's somewhere over there. There you are! Hi! Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm doing exercise.
Hello guys, it is Monday today, a little bit later in the day actually. Today was major cleaning day, so my cleaning lady came by and helped me to clean up a lot of the apartment. And usually when she's here, I like to either stay with her and also clean up a bit, or I leave the apartment and just let her do her thing because I feel like I'm in her way otherwise, because our apartment is not that big. So I either clean up with her and like organize stuff, or I just leave the apartment for her and I go and do lots of errands and just meetings and appointments and like buying stuff that I need to get for the apartment. I will do that when she's here so that I can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and I hate that saying because it's so sad. So I went to do my nails today. I've been getting this soft pink. It looks like my natural nail color. I've been doing this color for I think almost a month now. When I find a color that I like, I stick with it for a really long time, and I just like that it's very clean. And then I went to buy a whole heap of water. I've seen some of you guys commenting on the plastic water bottles. I get these Volvic 6-pack, a 1.5 liter, and some of you guys are concerned about the plastic, but the water that we have from our taps, it does not have the minerals and it's not as clean as I would like it to be. But I do make sure to recycle every single plastic bottle that I use. I also had to get a couple of things from IKEA, and one of the things I got is a new plant. I'll actually show it to you guys. So I got another one of these plants, and I actually have 2 of these in my apartment already. They are my favorite house plants. I love the big leaves and these white little flowers. This plant is called a peace lily plant. I actually had one exactly like this in here, but I moved it into my living room because now I do yoga and Pilates at home, and I wanted to have a little plant there just to give me some fresh oxygen when I'm working out. Plus, I think it just gives it a nice ambiance to work out in with some fresh greenery. I also got these faux white roses, which I think look really good. These are from IKEA, so they're not that expensive, but I'm really happy with how they look. I love fresh flowers, you guys probably know that, but sometimes it's nice to just have something that's not gonna die and not gonna smell. So these are very low maintenance and they're gonna look good for a really long time, and I think they're just so pretty. I like that they're white as well, and it just fits in perfectly with our little couch area. I also thought I would do another giveaway for you guys in this video. So these are all the products that one of you guys can win. We've got some Charlotte Tilbury, some Benefit, Clinique, Jennifer Lopez for Inglot. So if you want to enter to win, all you have to do is leave a comment under this photo. This photo is going to be over on my Instagram. You can leave me any comment that you like, and that will count as your entry. I will have the photo linked below along with some other information. So yeah, I'm really excited to give this little package to one of you. Whew. I also started editing the footage from this weekend, which you guys would have already seen by now. It was so much fun being on that paddleboard, and Mo actually fell in the water so many times from trying to stand up, and it's so slippery, you guys. Unfortunately, I did not get that on camera. The fact that I even had my camera and we had a phone because we were trying to get a photo. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it was very, very windy, and we would row out to like pretty far out of the beach, and then we would try to get a photo, but literally like in 10 seconds we were almost back at the beach because it was so windy. The struggle was real trying to get that photo, but we finally got some that we were happy with, and it was just so much fun. The fact that this lake and that activity like paddleboarding is just 1 hour away from where we live was so cool, and it was totally Mo's idea and his planning. So I'm very happy that he did that, and I told him yesterday, like, I'm so happy that you organized this for us and that we went there, because I would never have thought of doing something like that. And speaking of watching back my footage and just doing these vlogs, it's been one of the most fun things that I've ever done on my YouTube channel. I feel like I'm really challenging myself and really getting out of my comfort zone, because it's one thing to vlog, you know, on vacation or sporadically, but it's another thing to commit to it and do it every single week. And also on that note, sometimes I think like my content is so different in the sense that I am really into health and living a healthy lifestyle, and I'm really into wellness, but I'm also really into fashion and into beauty. My interests are really like full circle when it comes to feeling and looking your best. So I don't just see, you know, wellness and being my best self as an internal thing. It's definitely an internal thing, but it's also an external thing for me. And I think that these vlogs are also helping me to embrace all different parts of myself, because as you guys can probably tell in my vlogs, it's a lot of what I love. So it's health, wellness, beauty, makeup. It really encompasses a little bit of everything, and I'm just so happy that I'm doing it, and that I'm also just learning so much in the process about, you know, filming, but also about myself. So these vlogs have been really special for me, and I've seen that a lot of you guys are liking them too, so that makes me really happy. So yeah, that was a little chat, but now I'm thinking of making a really nice tomato soup in my beautiful Vitamix, which I've been loving. You guys, the smoothies taste professional. Like, that's how I can describe it. It tastes like you got your smoothie from the best, healthiest, greenest smoothie or juice store, and Mo's been really into it as well. So we've both really been enjoying this new purchase. But yeah, I want to try to make a soup in the Vitamix, and you don't really need a Vitamix at all, but if you want to invest in something that's really going to last you and that works really, really well, I would highly recommend it. But if you're on a budget, or you just are on your own and you don't really need to make like huge portions, the NutriBullet works amazingly as well. I'll make sure to have both of them linked below. So now I'm going to attempt to make some tomato soup. I have kind of scanned over a few different recipes, but I'm planning on kind of going with the flow and experimenting a little bit. So I'm going to get started and I will show you guys how I do it. Hopefully it ends up good. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to be putting into the soup. Very simple and straightforward. We've got some tomatoes, of course, 2 different kinds, a red bell pepper, some tomato paste concentrate, a cucumber, because I need to eat this. Because the taste of cucumber is quite light, I think it'll go nicely with the tomatoes. And then we've got some sun-dried tomatoes in there, and look at this beautiful basil. My whole kitchen smells so amazing because of this. I love fresh herbs, and basil is one of my faves. And here we've just got some chopped onion and garlic, which is there, that I've already cut, and I'm going to put that onto the frying pan. So this is the only part that's really going to get cooked for the soup. So I'm going to cook this, I'm going to put it in the blender, add all of the ingredients to the blender, blend it up, and then I'm just going to make it a little bit warm. Then I'm just going to transfer everything into this little pot to make it slightly warm, but I don't want to cook everything and then blend it, because I want to keep as many of the vitamins alive and buzzing as possible. So I'm just going to heat it up a little bit. That I would have to warm this soup up, but you guys, this is hot. I touch it on the side and it's super, super warm. So I guess that just kind of cooked it for me a little bit. That was definitely unexpected, but so cool. So now I'm gonna taste this. So let's see what this tastes like. Oh my God, that is amazing. This is like, you would go to a restaurant, guys. Really smooth and creamy, just like the smoothies that I make, and it's hot. That's incredible. Like, I don't even have to warm this up. And the recipe is really good as well. Like, the taste is perfect. I wouldn't really change anything if you guys want to make this as well. The only thing that I think it could need is a little bit of lemon juice, just kind of squeezed on top, but otherwise it's amazing. Incredible. With such simple ingredients, you can make something so delicious and really healthy as well. Like, there's nothing bad in here, but it's really delicious. I know it looks a little bubbly, but underneath it's just this very creamy, deliciousness. I'm quite impressed with that very simple recipe and that the blender just cooked it all by itself. By the way, this is not in any way sponsored or in collaboration with Vitamix, although maybe one day. I bought this blender myself just in case some of you guys were wondering. I'm gonna have this soup and hopefully Mo will really like it as well. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog right now and thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Thank you for all the love, all the sweet comments. Yeah, you guys have been incredible, especially over the last few weeks with these more frequent uploads. So yes, thank you guys very much and I hope you're all having an amazing day and I will see you guys on Sunday with a new video. Mwah! Bye guys!